Sorry about the resolution on this video. I unfortunately screwed up in the recording and didn't set the screen capture resolution to the level it should have been for this game, so apologies for how it looks. Space DF9 is a game created by Double Fine Productions. The people who made Brutal Legend and Psychonauts and all sorts of awesome games like that. I'm actually working on a Let's Play of this with someone who knows this game way better than me at the moment. My friend Morath over on YouTube. But I'm going to show off a little bit of this game right here. So keep in mind that there will fairly soon, like probably by the end of the weekend, be a much better DS9 LP that I am in but not actually playing. But for the time being, you'll have to just settle with me. So what you do in Space DF9 is very similar to Dwarf Fortress. You are building a base where a bunch of people who you get to name and have their own personalities and all this stuff will be living. The first thing you do is you select where this base is going to be, and you try and decide it based on things like stellar density, which is how much materials you'll have available, but also how frequently your base will be hit by asteroids. Warp gate proximity, which is how often... it's like a space colony. Warp gate proximity, which is how often you'll get travelers, either aggressive pirates or friendly settlers who are coming to live with you. Threat factor, which is how dangerous the area is, how many like monsters and pirates and nastiness are going to be around, and a magnetic interference, which is how often derelicts will float past. Now, generally speaking, you generally want at least an all-right amount of stellar density just so you have some extra materials to work with. You probably want to be fairly close to a warp gate so you have more people. Daleks are not in this game, but there are Dalek-like things slowly introduced. And you definitely want a low threat factor if you're not very good at the game, because that will prevent you from dying immediately.
So you go with a high threat factor.
Yes. Magnetic interference can be either good or bad, so you can tear apart wrecks and use them to get your hands on more bits of technology, which you can then research. However, I generally like kind of... I feel that either having a high magnetic... You want to have either a high magnetic interference or a high stellar density. You don't really need both, because they're kind of the two different ways you can get your hands on extra resources. For this sake, we're going to say that we're going to have a base that's kind of nearby a warp gate, has a low threat factor, a low stellar density, and a low amount of magnetic interference. And we're going to name everyone in this base after people in the live stream or who are in this call. So when I say a word, the first person who says that word in the chat will get a character named after them. So that'll be fun.
Fun.
This is where we're going to set up our base. We're going to have there will be 3 explorers, so let's begin right off the bat. Apple. Where says Apple first?
Apple.
Fine, Rydell,
Apples.
All right, Pad Save, White Oak, and Rydell will be our first 3 colonists. And deploying. Then we'll... I'll have another word as soon as we get some more settlers. And so Monkey Boy, Mr. Boner, Boy 69, and Winner will both have a chance to get named, so don't worry, you two. Okay, so this here is the asteroid. This is the material that we'll be using to... You can't see my mouse. The thing at the center of the screen is the asteroid, which is how you actually get materials. The thing in the center of the screen now is the starting power generator. We'll need this to actually power our base. Right now, we have nothing. We have no... Actually, let me turn down the volume a little bit, because it is currently set to a level that will probably make it slightly harder to hear. So let me... Settings. Turn down the sound to a manageable level. For the sake of people's ability to hear me. Okay, so the base... so this is how we get power. As you can see right now, all 3 of our initial settlers are currently out in the middle of space without any sort of base to go into. They also have only a limited amount of oxygen, which is bad. Not quite like Sit in Space, but there's similar things. So as I said, we're going to name these first 3 settlers. So the very first one, this is going to be Rydell.
It's more like Dwarf Fortress in space.
Yeah.
Hence the DF9.
So Rydell, you get to be this weird guy with the giant proboscis nose. Next on our roster is Penny Ritter. We're going to name him after, who was the next one? Padsave. You get to, Padsave, of course, with all of his delightful fangirls, gets to be named after the most handsome member of the crew. And finally, White Oak is the lovely lady here. Oak. So, now that I've given them all proper names, we're going to set them all to be builders. And the reason we're going to do that is because I want them to build a base as quickly as humanly possible, because otherwise they're going to suffocate in space, because they've only got about 8 minutes of air. So the very first thing we're going to do is build an airlock and a basic room where we'll be able to put in oxygen recyclers. Oops, that was wrong. So we go into our walls, set up a room, and then we organize the room. I'd say about this. You can actually see in the side, in those white letters, how many of any individual thing you'll be able to get into this room. So right now, this will be a 5x6 room capable of holding 6 oxygen recyclers, or 4 space beds, or 2 matter refineries. Yes, you are a chick. Don't worry, White Knight. Time Knight. So that'll be our initial build. That'll be our initial room where we're going to put all of our oxygen. But unfortunately, oxygen is not going to do us a lot of good if people can't actually get into there without venting all of the oxygen into space. So we're going to build a slightly smaller secondary room, which is going to be where the vents are.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Exactly. So we have a number of jobs that people can work. So builders build things, technicians maintain, all of the buildings in the base. Miners mine asteroids for materials. Security helps keep the peace and shoots down any troublemakers. Bartenders cook meals and help with entertainment. Botanists grow food. Scientists help research new technologies, and doctors keep everyone from dying. And you can also see that each of the people has a certain level of smiley face next to their jobs. And the reason for that is some people like doing jobs more than other people. So PadSave here, everyone, this was actually patched in the latest patch, because before your initial people could all hate being builders. And that was really bad because you want to build things really quickly, and you don't want your people to become miserable doing a job they hate. Right off the bat.
Make White Oak our doctor.
Oh, jeez. Oh, don't be mean to her. She wants to be a botanist, and as soon as we have a good botany lab, we'll set up, because she really wants to be a botanist, and she has 3 stars in it, so she's really good at being a botanist.
Ooh. And it looks like Padsy will probably be our scientist then.
Eventually, once science is kind of one of the lower priorities, because that's researching new technology, which is great later on, but not so great if we don't have enough food or air.
What are you talking about? Science is the most important.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to build this first initial set of rooms so that we have enough oxygen that everyone doesn't suffocate in space. After that, our second priority is going to be setting up a place for everyone to sleep.
And you're thinking about spice.
Botanists grow food. You can make a food replicator, which creates really crappy food that no one likes. But botanists can actually grow actual, like greenhouse. It can create like actual greenhouses and create food that people actually want to eat. Windsor, before science, I used to be white. Now I'm even whiter. So the game is still in a relatively early beta, relatively early alpha. So some of the things there's not as many options as there probably would be in a later build of this game. But that's kind of the fun with an alpha that gets updated every month. You get to see the game slowly evolve, and like with the Forest, which I didn't end up really following up on as much as I kind of wanted to, and we'll probably get back to at some point. I do want to kind of go through this game and introduce it like update by update and show you how it grows and evolves. Hopefully with bases based on the various people who watch the show. So like with any good base-based game, you can raise or lower the walls to get a better view of what things look like. Let's see here. So right now, we've used up about 2 minutes worth of the oxygen that these people started with. But that's fine, because they still have 6 minutes left, and there's these, bases should probably be nice and set up by the time we really need them. So we're going to go right ahead and immediately order the creation of a life support system, oxygen recyclers. Now, oxygen recyclers kind of work a little bit like... they determine how many people can live in your base. Each oxygen recycler creates enough air to support 3 people. So I'm going to start out by building 2, which is a little bit of an overkill, but I'm expecting to get extra colonists pretty quickly, and I don't want to run into a situation where we're turning people away because we don't have enough oxygen to support, potentially incredibly necessary initial settlers.
Or worse, not turning them away and having everyone suffocate.
Yeah, that would be even worse. There are also occasional problems where people get stuck on things. I think right now White Oak is stuck in the reactor. Hopefully once we get the base set up, he'll be able to land safely. That will sometimes happen. I'm sure he'll be okay, though. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up 2 very important things in the room that we're going to turn into an oxygen recycler and our main power generator for the very early game. And that is setting up a fire extinguisher and a food replicator. As I said, the food replicator does not make food that anyone wants to eat. But, unfortunately, beggars can't be choosers, and right off the bat, it's better to eat crappy food than no food at all.
So everyone eat your nutrient mash.
Fire in space, says Padsafe. Well, you can't suck all the oxygen out of a room and put out a fire, but yeah, you want to be careful about doing that, especially in the room where all of your oxygen actually is.
Yeah, fire plus oxygen is bad.
Yeah, and since we're in space, the oxygen is a very particularly pure type. The type that is very bad when it lights up. So now that we're almost done setting up these walls, I'm also going to start working on the airlock. So the airlock requires 2 airlock doors, one on each side of the place that you want to turn into the airlock, as well as a suit locker where you will be able to actually get your people. Ooh, get rid of it. And unfortunately, you had to wait till the airlocker is actually... The walls are actually done before you can order them to set up the doors. So multiple no smoking signs. Yeah, no, that is a necessity. We will need a pub. Yeah, in fact, actually, those are sort of a necessity for making a place that people actually want to live in. Let's see here. Oxygen. 4 minutes left. 2 humans and 1 alien. Yep. Oh, and this whole game takes place after the apocalypse. The human race has, for the most part, been kind of deaded. Okay, so now that this place has been set up, we have to designate this area as an airlock.
So it's Pad and White Oak's job to repopulate the human race?
Well, we'll probably be getting some extra people in there, but... Okay, so I think this area has been designated as an airlock. Yes. Good. So you have to make sure that areas are designated with what they're meant to be. In earlier versions of the game, they actually had a bit of a problem where they didn't automatically designate, and it could lead to problems where oh geez. Come on, people, finish the last square. You have literally 1 last square to go.
We would, but we really feel like going outside and grabbing some socks.
What are you doing? What are you people doing? Wandering around. Wandering around. You... God damn it, dwarves. Oh, she's... Padsafe... Sorry, White Oak is currently ordered to build, but he's trapped in a wall. So I'm going to switch him over to a duty that hopefully he'll be... Alright, Padsafe is now our security officer. Hopefully that'll encourage the other 2 to decide that someone isn't taking care of that bit of wall already.
Undesignate it and redesignate it?
No, they'll hopefully take care of it now.
Okay. Hopefully.
What are you people doing? Wandering around? God damn it! Entering the base. No, you insane bastards! No!
Then undesignate and redesignate that.
Okay, hold on. Construction, erase. Object floor, build floor. Do it, people, do it. Oh, God. No, stop wandering around. Oh, for God's sake. Inspect, inspect. Why are you not... What is going on? Come on, you idiots! Come on! They just decided not to finish building the goddamn base. No! Oh God, please, someone new. Please let you not be stupid. Hey, it's you, OMZ. I can't, it's you, we finally found you. We've been searching for ages. Protracted giggling. Okay, seriously now, ready to come aboard? Great, I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. Or, we're looking for us for specifically, why should we let you join our base again? No, we need people. I'm so happy. I'm hyperventilating. We're gonna be the best buds ever. Oh my God, please God, please God.
I think we have just gained Pinkie Pie.
Apparently. Okay, here we go. New citizens. Elliot Ripley, who I believe we're going to name him after the next person who wanted a character was Mr. Here we go. Erase this name. So Mr. Boner Boy 69. And our other new addition was originally named I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And I believe the person who called next was Winner
100.
All right, Winner 100. Okay, congratulations. Welcome to the space base. Your new job: try and fix that damn floor before everyone dies. Because right now, this is the oxygen levels in the room. Please, God, no.
As a last-minute effort, are you capable of?
Oh my God! Someone's doing it. Someone's doing it.
Yes.
Who are you, Mr. Boner Boy? You are our hero. Why is it not turning on? Oh God, yes. The power's coming on. Pat says oxygen is running low. Why is the
Mr. Boner Boy, he's our hero, gonna take pollution down to 0.
Oh God, yes, it's finally happening. It's happening. Yes.
Now watch them all wander around outside and die instead of breathing.
Oh no, they're going in. White Oak is still stuck. Hopefully, once you can get out of your spacesuit. Oh God, you're suffocating to death. Oh God.
Wait, inside.
Well, she's not
the
she's
room
still...
with the oxygen.
Okay, no, she got out of her suit. Oh God. She got out of her suit, but is still stuck. Oh God. I guess to save you, I'm going to probably have to designate this area. This is terrible. I had to tear down the reactor, so this base is going to be without power for a while. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to tear it down right now, but I'm going to... So reprioritizing, our new thing is going to be, we have to build a room for our miners, so a refinery room, so we can build, so we can get some more matter in here. But the next thing we're going to do after that is set up a space for a new reactor, so that our poor security chief, White Oak, doesn't get stuck in the wall until she starves to death. So that's the new job. Meantime, Mr. Monkey Boner, Mr. Boner Boy, hates being a builder, even though he just saved everyone's life by being it. But he is a hugely successful doctor, so we're gonna make him our doctor. And let's see here. Winner 100 does not like being a builder either, but he's a really good miner. And I'm not going to designate him to be a miner yet, because we need a matter refinery before he's actually able to be a good miner. So the people are trying to enjoy themselves since they've just got done working. Luckily...
By doing push-ups in the airlock.
That is literally the only entertainment they have right now. Let's see
Doing
what.
push-ups in the airlock.
Yeah, while they're doing that, I'm gonna see how White Oak is doing. Let's see here. He's slowly running out of energy. He's all right with his social surroundings. He's slowly feeling less and less social. Though he's talking to someone now, so he's feeling better about that. He has no fun. His morals are okay. He's feeling a little hungry and a little sleepy, but he's still, far from really reaching a really negative point. We can also check his Space Face book and see how he's feeling. His latest posts have been things along the lines of, I actually like it when nothing much is going on around here. It means we're not fighting for our lives.
Also,
I want somebody to be my friend.
I'm stuck in the power generator.
Nothing about being trapped in the problem generator.
The problem generator? That's what we're calling it now?
Well, people may think it's weird, but I actually like spending time in non-zoned areas. Well, so...
and Winter 100 has a question.
Go ahead.
If he's a minor, does that mean he just had sex in that fan fiction?
Oh. God damn that fucking fan fiction. Okay, so what we're going to do in here is we're going to build a refinery, and this will allow us to get our hands on some more matter, and allow our good miners to finally get it onto their job. So as soon as that is done... Oh, passing ship passed by without stopping. Oh well. Probably really can't afford to have too many more citizens in here at this very second. Though, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put in one more oxygen recycler just because I can. So, where is that? I'm dumb. I forgot where it is. Life support. There we go, life support. So let's see here. Yeah, everyone's still on... Mr. Boner Boy is still not really doing anything right now because no one's actually sick, but again, he's really good at it, so he'll make sure that no sicknesses break out. When zombie girls become living again, because all magical girls in the universe are zombies, yes. And actually that is in the original canon as well, that magical girls are basically just walking corpses with their magical powers animating them, which is
so this is not only pedophilia, but pedophilia and necrophilia.
Yes. Yeah, Time Knight, you missed a little bit. Oh, the Time Knight, you and Sean can be new members of the crew pretty soon, hopefully. Unfortunately, White Oak is currently stuck in a thing. Okay, please someone finish building that goddamn door so that we can actually access the matter refinery.
Isn't there no oxygen in there, but there's a guy in there?
No, there's still oxygen levels in here.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as the rooms are connected, air and power will connect. Okay, there we go. And now the door's done, so we go into the roster and designate a couple of miners. In fact, actually, White Oak, we're going to designate you as a technician, so at least for the time being, you'll repair the thing you're stuck on. Let's see here. Mr. Boner Boy, he's doing something he enjoys. Now, normally you don't want to have a technician who has a skill of less than 3 because they can accidentally start fires. But Winter 100, you're definitely going to be our miner. Right now you'll be our one designated builder for the time being. And your job is going to be to set up our reactor so that we can actually...
Well, I think we've figured, from your statement, I think we figured out how White Oak's going to get out.
Oh?
Start a fire on the power generator.
That will get him out in a way. So we're going to set up probably a fusion reactor room. We could actually set up a dark matter reactor, which would be kind of badass, but probably a bit of an overkill right at this stage.
Well, there's no kill like overkill.
This is true. Okay, so the object is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles across. So we need to designate a room that is large enough to contain it. So we scroll this up, and luckily the game lets us know exactly how large it is, so this room will have a 6x6 area. And I will also designate a door to be built so that people can actually get in there, because that's kind of important. Confirm. That was always pretty good at Minecraft, says Windsor. Well, there you go, you're going to put those skills to good use. Oh, that's right, I need to actually designate areas to be mined. So I'm going to tell you to mine out that asteroid over there. Plenty of good, delicious matter. Actually, really delicious because right now the food replicator runs on matter. You use matter every time you get food out of it. So you were literally taking like rocks and bits of metal and turning it into nutrient paste.
So this is the answer to how I mine for fish?
Yes. Hey, a new ship is swung by. Yo, dudes, what's up? Your base seems kind of cool. Kind of. I don't know. I mean, I could do with some improvements if you catch my drift, but whatever. We can hang, maybe. Whoa, you seem cool. It's like you don't really care what we think. Could you join our base and make it cooler? Well, yeah, I guess, sure, whatever. Do you have space for my record collection? It's quite extensive. It might need its own wing at the base. Hipster aliens. Well, I think we have room for our brand new, for two of our people who are not around. The ship has been cleared for approach and will arrive shortly.
White Oak wants to be Fernsbach.
You want to be Fernsbach? We can make you Fernsbach. Assuming you don't starve to death on top of that reactor.
Huh?
And assuming old Rydell, I believe it is, yeah, Rydell actually gets around to building the damn room so that we can get you off that thing. Femspock. Exactly. Rydell, you're...
Femspock, not Fernspock.
Oh, I see. Femspock. Or Q. So this is you, Rydell, the big nosy dude. And you're talking to PadSave right now in the thing, while Mr. Bonerboy just kind of chills.
PadSave, stop being interesting so I can go build things.
Everyone's mood is right now neutral. Everyone seems healthy. Neutral, mildly peeved. Mr. Bonerboy is a bit peeved. PadSave is happy and neutral.
Peeved that he had to save the base?
Well, it wasn't cool that we forced him to do that. Okay, so apparently those guys we asked to have join us decided they weren't so interested in actually joining us. Bunch of hipster douche dazzles. But that's fine. This room is coming along rather nicely, and as soon as it's ready, we can set up the new power reactor in it. Yeah, don't worry, Time Knight and Sean. We'll have you guys named and in the base pretty soon. After that, Duhad. All right, here's another ship. We're here to see the residence you posted. Do you have food replicators on the premises? If not, it's not a must, but it's a plus. Do we have a deposit? Do we have to make a deposit for animals? We don't have any. Just curious in case we want to get some. Also, hopefully you can do a 6-moon lease. We'll pay extra if we have to. Sure, why not? We can move some machines around to make space for you, but not for animals. Animals schmanimals. We're just happy to find a sweet base. Alright, they seem friendly enough. I'm sure they'll be more willing to join us and not be douchebags. Alright, here we go. Well, okay, one person joined the base. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Time Knight or Sean? Which one of you is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, call it. That time I'm going to erase Matt Franklin's name. Goddamn stream delay. If I don't... Oh, okay, there we go.
Sean called enemy.
I'll call that as a him. LFEN. There you go. And his face changed when I named him for some reason. Okay, and your job is going to be... Let's see here. You are really good at botany and really like being a botanist. On the other hand, you are also a pretty good doctor, a ridiculously good bartender, and you enjoy doing that. You're an alright technician, but I think really I want another miner. So for the time being, you're going to be a miner, but later on, I'm probably going to switch you over to being a bartender. I will set up a botany place so we can get some good food going on, and then I'll set you up as a bartender so that people can be happy. Yes, normally I'd be setting up a, series of like a big common area for people to actually sleep in, and then building a bar. And I'd hold off on setting up a second reactor until after, we were a little bit more sated. But as I said, I want to save Time Knight. I want to save White Oak before he dies. Yes, the best therapist ever was Whoopi Goldberg in Next Generation. Yes, Sean, you will be Whoopi Goldberg. You will actually be Guinan. Okay, and now the room actually is almost complete, so it's time to set up to order the construction of the new reactor. And we have enough matter to build a dark matter reactor, though it will delay the construction of the bar and the housing area and all that good stuff. But
well, who cares about beds if we have dark matter?
I know, right? Okay, then I'll order them to tear down this one. And then roster...
Should we...
Yeah, I'm going to set a second person to be a builder. Time being, pad save, you're a builder again. Don't worry, we're going to take away this thing and save White Oak.
Hopefully after we build the new one.
Okay, and now the base is no longer powered, and we no longer have any oxygen. So hopefully they'll build that. Hopefully they'll build that reactor. They'll prioritize building that reactor, because otherwise we're all gonna die.
Wandering around.
All right, Pat's got it. Pat's
got it.
There we go. And we are now officially with a decent-sized base. And I'm going to switch Rydell over to being a technician, because even though he prefers being a builder, he's the best technician we have on the base. Which is kind of sad, honestly.
I've got A+, Network Plus,
and White Oak will go back to being a builder. Don't worry, everyone's alive. Everyone's alive. So we are actually now powered. We have more room in our reactor area, so we can set up an even larger area with more oxygen, and that can hold even more people, which is good. But more importantly, we're going to build ourselves... Actually, first of all, cancel... First of all, it's time to actually make sure that if a fire breaks out in either the reactor room or or in the matter refinery, it doesn't destroy everything, because that would be super sucky. Gonna get a little lost in the base, unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, Sheena, you gonna put that matter into the refinery? Yes, the matter reactor, the reactor room is supposed to be red. Okay, so the citizens will be happier if they have shelving where they can put their possessions, and if they have beds where they can sleep, and if they have a bar where they can, have a nice drink. So the next thing we're gonna do is set up a room large enough to hold. Okay. We'll set up a room large enough. This is going to be a really large area, but we're going to set up a bunch of space beds. Oh, never mind. We don't actually have enough matter for that. So we're going to set up a smaller room, and what we're going to essentially do is kind of build like a mini, dormitory. This is not going to be a place large enough to actually hold everyone at one time, but it will be large enough that people will be able to switch out. People like having their own designated bedrooms, or even having their own designated beds within a common area. But for the time being, they're more than happy to just switch out their own beds. We cannot name the base, I don't think, unfortunately. Just the people in it. I think you can actually name the various zones. So if you guys want, we can name the zones after things. So we can name this area... This reactor
room.
It will be
the Badfic reactor. It's powered by burning bad fanfics.
Okay, so we have the Badfic reactor. We have the for the matter refinery, we're going to call this the Rocky room, because we're going to be shoving all our rocks in there. We're going to call the life support room White Oak's White Oak's house, because of how long he got stuck in there. I'm going to call the airlock J You dumb shits. Because in honor of the time you idiots didn't manage to get this place set up properly and almost caused everyone to die. Name my bar Cheers. I will name the bar Cheers because then everyone will know your name. Go away.
I was gonna say like herding cats, but can you have cats in this?
I don't think you can have cats yet. I think there is a plan to add
Dwarf Fortress without cat explosions.
I know.
It's cat in Dwarf Fortress. Cats kind of breed rapidly, and they declare their own owners.
Yeah, so you can end up with
and if it has an owner, you can't tell them to butcher that cat.
So you can end up with a place that's entirely full of cats. Just cats everywhere.
And if you end up killing a cat someone owns, it can make them depressed and possibly even homicidal.
Good times. Gotta love Dwarf Fortress.
And if you end up with enough cats, you could actually like slow the program down to the point where it's difficult to play.
Yeah,
that's been improved a lot though.
Yeah, which is good because
you need a lot of cats for that to happen.
Yeah. So I'm setting up 3 beds in here. So hopefully this place will soon end up as a relatively nice little area. Javerick, because he wants to throw Legion off the air. I might name it that in a bit. A ship is hailing us, and we have just enough room for another group of people. Hello, we'd like to come aboard your base now, please. Okay, or Fat Chance, you sound like a killbot.
Wait, other possibility, name the airlock after Victor Sentry.
Thanks, sorry for the transmission sounded terse. I think I got too used to character limits on my space face logs. I promise we'll be friendlier inside. The reason I'm just letting everyone in, despite the option of turning them away, is that I'm in an incredibly low-risk area. If I was in a much higher risk area, I wouldn't be nearly as willing to just let everyone in, because there'd be a much higher chance that they could be infected with alien parasites or be horrible monster people. Okay, so finally we have room for Time Knight. You are a Black Lady Time Knight. And then that leaves... Okay, we have Tim Schafer on the... Oh my god! It's actually Tim Schafer. It's actually a picture of Tim Schafer.
Don't rename him.
I'm not renaming him. That's Tim... We actually got Tim Schafer. Wow. So Tim Schafer is the head of Double Fine and like one of the greatest names in like video games. Like he basically made like half of the classic LucasArts adventure games. The man is a legend, and we have him on our ship. That's great.
It's up there with like Sid Meier, Will Wright, Richard Garriott.
Yeah, it's up there with these guys, like these classic game devs who like every old school gamer worshipped at the feet of.
And who don't know them still probably have seen work that
done by
sort
them,
of they, if not done by them, that they've influenced.
Yeah.
Like if you have played a computer, if you've played a computer RPG, it owes something to Richard Garriott. If you've played any city building game, it owes something to Will Wright.
Yeah.
Any 4X game owes something to Sid Meier.
Yeah, and any adventure game or very story-heavy, classic game owes something to Tim Schafer. Okay, so we're going to set up a bunch of shelves in the new dormitory room, because here's the thing. Even though this is a big space where, like, just about everyone is just going to be, like, sharing beds and no one actually owns anything, I'm going to be setting up individual shelving for everybody in this room, because even while people can't, like, claim their own beds, they'll still claim their own shelves. And they'll be much happier if they can lay down their stuff and show it off.
Yeah. We have an announcement from our doctor.
Oh.
From Mr. Bonerboy69. This just in, free prostate exams for new recruits.
Hey, congratulations, newbies. I hear he's very gentle. So as you can see, already people have started using the shelves. So PadSave has put in his own garden gnome and his cactus on one shelf, while as White Oak has put his antique radio and his Terran skull on on another shelf. The only Double Fine game I've made was Brutal Legend. Brutal Legends, I love Brutal Legend. It is the reason I made the joke about having metal as Dinky's favorite thing. You're low on materials.
White Oak made Brutal Legend?
I think he mistyped that. Oh, White Oak, if you made it, that'd be awesome. Oh, look here, even more stuff. Mr. Boner Boy 69.
Oak? See how it's White Oak? White Oak is secretly Jack Black.
Oh God. Also, here we go. So we got Mr. Boner Boy 69 has put his puzzle cube and teddy bear up on the shelf, and Time Knight has a Terran globe. That's nice.
He's put Teferi's puzzle box on the shelf.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking, especially with the way it looks, it could be.
Wait, does it look like Teferi's puzzle box?
Thank you. Oh, well, not quite, but it kind of has that feel to it. Oh, this guy looks friendly. You build your base in an offensive shape. You have openly mocked our gods with your architecture. We must talk with your base to challenge its godless shape, and then to cleanse the world of your taint. We must enter your blasphemous construction and sacrifice your innocent population. So it is written. We do not knowingly offend your gods, but we repent. Come aboard and we'll break bread with us. Or get out here with your garbage. If your god is offended by shapes, then he has major issues. Well, we're gonna try and play nice, because...
These guys did just openly say they want to kill all of us.
Well, yeah, but let's try and be nice, because we have 8 people. Your company may offend... upon your... you may compliment... Your complimentaries may afford you white of lens upon your final judgment. By the gods, likely not. Wait, does that mean you still want to kill us?
Yeah, I think they still want to kill us.
Lordy.
And they want to infringe upon our freedom of expression.
Okay, well, it's time for everyone to join the security detail. Grab a sword and fight the horde. So this is how combat works. We're going to place a beacon. We're going to say lethal. We can designate as lethal, non-lethal, or anything in between. And we're going to tell everyone to get your butts over here and fight. Because, oh god, we're all going to die.
But the grab a sword and fight the hordes actually a reference to an old World War I poster.
Yeah, I know.
Grab a gun and fight the Huns.
I know, but that's slightly more racist, so I didn't want to use that one.
Well, okay. Well, I made sure to point out the historical context.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so here we go. Invaders. And our people are busy freaking out. Oh, wait, do they not have guns?
They're punching them.
Oh, good. Okay, at least some of our people have guns.
Well, I think I'm punching someone. Yes, I was the only one up there in combat. I was punching a dude.
Everybody charge! Okay,
now,
apparently
everybody break it down!
Yeah, everyone's apparently okay not charging right now.
Well, I told you, we're gonna break it down. We are going to solve this with a dance-off.
Fair.
And at the end, they will be served.
Fair.
So,
that might
if
have been
we
just one
beat
person.
them, can we make their ship part of our base?
We can, though. You know what I'd rather do? Oh god, here they come. Oh no, that's White Oak. Okay, our people... Oh, god damn, I misplaced the beacon. Okay, I think I accidentally placed the beacon and told everyone to leave and go and explore the space around them.
Everyone get out of the base! Okay, it's empty. I guess just lock the airlock? Oh, we have conquered their space station.
Oh, doctors can recycle corpses at the Matter Refinery. Assign citizens to doctor duty. God, our doctors are scary. I am Krogan. Okay, here we go. Oh, that guy's
They just
dead.
believe in Klingon funeral rites.
Fair enough.
You know, the soul's left, the body's just an empty husk. Toss it out the airlock.
Fair. Okay, well, it looks like their attack force was 2 people, and their base is kind of shit.
But it's free base.
It is true. Actually, it's not a terrible position either. So yeah, I'm gonna take everyone off of combat duty since apparently we're actually okay. Pat, Save, and White Oak, you're our builders. I'm gonna make okay. We don't have anyone else who's a really good technician, so Rydell, you're still our technician.
Does it
White and Shane are both gonna be. Oh, yeah.
Does it keep kill records so we can see who killed them?
I don't think so, but Mr. Bumblebee, you're a doctor, so you're gonna be recycling them corpses. We still have 2 people on security detail. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Tim Schafer as a security officer, because he seems to like doing that.
Yeah.
Always knew he's a bit of a psycho.
Dwarf Fortress, it keeps a record physically of like what each person's killed.
I know. And I'm sure it'll probably
eventually other watchers know that.
Well, actually,
if you kill enough things or kill some like famous things, your character can be given a randomly generated title.
There.
Which can often be like incredibly silly.
Oh, we do have this. Rydell, you are friends with Mr. Bonerboy 69, Pad Save, White Oak, and Sean, but you don't like Winner.
Well, it's because he's a murderer.
This is true. It actually makes a lot of sense. And then I'll clear the beacon because I don't actually want them to be fighting anymore, and I'm going to claim all of I'm claiming all of their shit as my own.
In the name of France?
Yes. Claiming everything. It is ours now.
Yeah, you could kill a dragon and the character will get a title like the Betrayer of Lambs.
Nice. Yeah, Windsor, I'm sorry, dude. Here, I'm gonna look at you real quick and find out who you're friends with, because I'm sure you have a friend. Where are
Allegedly.
you? Ah, here we go, Windsor. Okay. You are friends with, Oh, you're friends with Pad Save and you're enemies with Mr. Bonerboy, Tim Schafer, Rydell, and White Oak. You're kind of an asshole. Pad Save is the only one who likes you.
Well, hold on. Remember how I recognize the icon there? That's the guy who, as soon as he started, I commented he was like Pinkie Pie. This is one of those fics where everyone hates Pinkie Pie.
Oh shit, a second Raider's attacking. I've taken everyone off duty a little too soon. Wow, they really didn't like us.
Well, our geometry was offensive, and now we've just stuck their holy geometry on our offensive geometry.
Okay, I guess I can see why they're a little pissed off.
So So I think we've basically done the equivalent of like impaling the Pope on a cross in our front lawn.
You might have a point. Alright, I don't think I'm going to put everyone on security detail this time, because last time we did okay. And I think a smaller force will probably do just fine. So we'll find out where this place is going to try and breach.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are they going? Are they coming up from underneath?
In fact, they are, actually. Yeah, they're going to be drilling a hole through the floor. They can either breach from the side like those last guys did, or they can come up from underneath.
Okay, so the space station can have multiple levels?
Yes. Well, actually, right now it can only have one, but like the world itself has multiple levels.
Oh. So if this connects, can we claim it and end up with a multi-level space station that way?
No, this type of one will just float away.
Aww.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but again, like, one of the problems with the No! Oh god, no, Time Knight's been killed in combat!
Aha!
Oh god. Oh god. Everybody's on security detail. I was wrong. Everybody lethal force. Oh god, he set everything on fire. Oh good, they finally killed him.
Good. Now, change me back to a technician.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, roster. Well, actually, security also does things like take care of fires. The technicians will also do that.
Yeah, we need to fight the fire and then repair the thing that's on fire.
Yeah, that's the idea. Okay. Everybody back to your old positions. Time Knight, no! Time Knight, you were the best of us. Oh well, you're madder now. Okay, let's see here. Since you're now dead, illnesses none diagnosed, injuries none diagnosed. Friends, he was friends with Mr. Bonerboy 69, White Oak, and Winner.
Friends
1000.
undiagnosed.
Yeah. Enemies, he had none. Favorite hobbies, working out. Favorite food, Pawn Turtle Face. Favorite band, the Philanthropists. Philanthropists. Likes Magneta, Round, Brown, Beige, Scion. And he had nothing in his inventory. You died
So he can't loot his corpse? And clearly he had one enemy.
Well, yeah.
That guy we shot.
Oh god, no, White Oak! White Oak is also dead! Oh god! he was friends with Padsafe, Mr. Bonerboy 69, Rydell, and Time Knight. His enemies were he was enemies with Shane. He enjoyed working out. He liked Punch Turtle Face as well. His favorite band was Dracula's. He liked fuzzy, brown, colonic, and beige.
Wait, his favorite band's called the Draculas, but he likes fuzzy things.
Yes.
That seems like a weird combination.
Ah, Shane. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm sorry. Well, time to order these bodies recycled. I'll let Mr. Bonerboy do it after he's done grieving.
You have to burn the bodies.
Oh, good. We have more people though, so we'll replace you. It is truly a tragedy until more people show up. Unfortunately, this one was only one person, Eva Miller, old Eva, and this will be me. You guys get to be the next group of losers who show up. Oh wow, she already is fighting with Rydell and Mr. Bonerboy. But Shane and Winner 100, hey, I'm friends with you right off the bat. And my psychological profile says I'm neat, pessimistic, a joker, and competitive. Sounds about right. Self-esteem, slightly egotistical. So, job satisfaction, none, because I haven't given her a job yet. So what shall I do? Oh, I'm also a really good doctor. But I already have one doctor and I don't need a second one, so I'm going to just assign myself to be a builder. Since we have the second area now, I'm going to actually... we actually have enough, place to have enough people kind of... Dr. Duhad! I know, I could be a doctor, but I'll let Mr. Bonerboy keep his job. Because he's been a good doctor so far. Besides, I promised a bar, and by Jove, I'm going to make a bar.
He's doing a good job of shoving corpses into the matter refinery.
He's very good at it. I should probably make a medical bay at some point, to deal with the, various problems that we've been having with all these dead folks.
I need a morgue for autopsies to determine how they died.
Oh, geez,
you saw him get shot in the face. Yes, but I really want to cut him open.
Schaefer's
looks like he'd have pretty lungs.
Oh god, Tim Schafer's gone on a rampage.
What?
What makes sense? Rampaging Tim Schafer.
Why is he going on a rampage?
Well, let's find out.
Say?
Yeah, I can find out, yeah. He's the location, you dumb shits. I forgot about that. Okay, he's actually very sociable. He hasn't had any fun recently. Well, I didn't expect this is how it would end. I don't really feel like being on this base anymore. Okay, so I guess he's mad about all the people who died. Friends, Padsafe, White Oak, and Duhad. Enemies, Winner 100. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I guess, okay, he's also, his psych profile says that he is very he's very happy with his job, but he's kind of sad with his environment. His psychological profile calls him sullenly, bad-tempered, gourmand, xenophobic, anxious, and competitive. Okay, so he hates all the aliens, and he's already just bad-tempered in general.
Is that a corpse in that floor, or is that someone...
I think that's a corpse.
Is that someone... Okay, but it's not someone new?
Hey, more people. This is someone new. Please help, we've had a system virus on our ship. It pops ads up over our stream update software, and we can't figure out how to turn it off. We don't have a technician, so we've been traveling aimlessly for an embarrassing amount of time. Our matter zone is depleted. We would like to abandon our vessel and come aboard. Well, of course, we could always use a few extra hands around here. Welcome aboard. We are crying tears of joy right here. Thank you so much.
We will get more aliens. That will help Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer will be super happy with all the new aliens. And this new citizen, who is going... Oh, 2 new citizens! Guess who they're replacing? First of all, our dear friend Time Knight.
Oh, right? This needs to be like Time Knight 2. We must remember that he died before.
Okay, Time Knight 2. Sorry. 2. And, roster... Oops, that was a mistake. There we go. Timer 2, and then our roster, we are also going to have... oh
White
my
Oak
god,
2.
new White Oak is hilarious.
Black Oak.
No, White.
White Pine.
Dude, no, we're naming them after their actual people. I do have regenerated. And our new people...
Oh, just Time Night 2 should actually be Time Night 24.
Oh, I guess that's where it works. Hold on. So
It'll only get confusing if he dies another 22 times.
That is true. Alright, well, let's see. For the time being, I'm going to make him our second technician, because we could probably use a second one. I'm setting up a bar right now, and as I said, and as soon as the bar is done, we're going to set up a hydroponics plant. So, construct an object.
And we're going to put Kess in charge of it?
I believe so. I think, hold on, we'll put someone in charge of it. I need to check who's still alive, who actually is, wants to do those jobs.
Well, putting Kess in charge of it would be weird since she's not on this base.
Good point. Okay, hold on. And we're going to set up a couple of monitors. Because right now people are kind of unhappy about about how ugly everything is. So I'm going to start, trying to set up a slightly nicer look to the whole base, so people will be a little less freaked out. And for God's sakes, can people clean up the goddamn bodies at some point? There were a lot of corpses. Alright, as soon as the bar is almost done, and then we can figure out who's the best barman. In fact, we'll do that right now. Who wants to be a barman? Oh, Sean wants to be a barman. He really wants to be a barman, and he's good at it. We could use another miner, but alright, fine. New White Oak, you're going to be a new miner. So that Sean can live out his dream of being an awesome bartender. Yeah, hey, at least you're a guy this time. Machines in your base are in poor condition. Assign more citizens to technician duty to maintain them. Do we have... Oh man, we only have one technician. You're really, really good at being a technician, but...
Kind of overworked.
A little bit. Well, as soon as we get another... Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of people who are very good at being technicians. And like the only people who have even 2 points in the scale hate the job. Not exactly a great situation. Oh well, I think you should be able, like, the one thing we really can't afford to have break down, because we have more than, oh my god, all the oxygen recyclers are all 50%, the dark matter reactors at 49%. Where are you?
I'm trying to prioritize.
Oh, you're sleeping.
I'm making sure, I had to make sure, I was making sure my bed was 100% first.
Oh hey, and I apparently you're sleeping in the room that I put my framed photograph in. And,
that could explain why you hated me immediately.
Could make sense. Hey, and, Sean, you have an action figure, and, new Time Night 2, you have a wizard and a music box.
I have a wizard. I will put him on the shelf.
Alright, and as we do this, we're going to make this bar a really happening place. So, first we're going to set up...
Sean wants it called Cheers, but we could also call it 10 Forward.
Both good options. So we'll set up a nice little, let's see here. Okay, objects, we want a... How much does the stove costs 150, so we can actually buy that right now. Can't set up a fry sign.
White Oak wants to call it Cora's Den. Winner wants to call it the Gyro Club.
Okay, Sean, it's gonna be Sean's bar, so, right now it's called the Tipsy Dwarf Star. But, what did you want to call it? Cheers?
Cheers. The Gyro Club should be the security office, because it's where we store the Gyro Clubs.
I can't say I'm opposed to that. How about this? We'll name Tim Schafer, you crazy bastard.
Name that T-shaped hallway, Tim Schafer, you crazy bastard.
Okay.
That's where he's been running.
I'm gonna call this Tim's Angry Dome. Whatever. Hey, Mr. And people are slowly increasing in their skills. Mr. Rydell, you are a, increasingly excellent...
Bitchin' technician?
Yeah, you're a bitchin'
Just
technician.
like real life?
Exactly. Okay, so
if Tim Schafer gets mad, will he like start breaking anything or trying to?
Oh yeah, he'll break. Well, it depends on who they are. Some people get angry and attack other people. Some people get angry and break stuff. Some people just get angry.
Some people
get
depressed and just kind of mope.
Yeah, and some people get angry and just sort of run around and are jackasses. Tim Schafer's obviously not a.
The worst ones are the murderous ones because then that causes other people to get.
Oh yeah, you can totally have a spiral. You can have a Dwarf Fortress style spiral.
Yes, tantrum spirals.
Oh yeah, that can totally happen. So we're going to set up
are a little less severe in Dwarf Fortress than they used to be since they fixed something on a ghost desecrating their own tomb will no longer piss off their relatives.
That's good to know.
A few other things that were more weird or buggy.
Alright, so we're going to set up our hydroponics area. I actually can create... You know what I can do? I can actually make one of these areas a brig. Pad save, I know you like that room, but unfortunately I'm going to turn into a brig. Sorry.
Wait, which room?
This residential
bedroom?
Zone. Yeah.
Well, can't we just build another small room off of his bedroom and make that the brig, and then make everyone walk through his bedroom?
Possibly. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna name this one that Rydell's currently in. Oh, Jesus, Rydell, you're sad and extremely angry.
So you're going to make the room I'm already in the brig to save time.
Yes.
I think I know why I'm sad and extremely angry. It's because I'm overworked.
Probably. Alright, so you're now in the brig. But you can leave because you haven't been put there by security.
Unless you remove the door.
I'm not going to be that much of a jerk. And then I'm going to assign Tim Schafer to the brig, because seriously, guy, you need some time to cool down.
Oh, I remember one of them that they changed to fix things like that. It was secure. It was that your police officers will no longer get unhappy thoughts from prisoners destroying their chains. So if a prisoner breaks out, they not only go. They're supposed to go after the guy to recapture him, but they get an unhappy thought from the fact that the chain that they probably liked was destroyed, which could send them into a tantrum instead.
Oh, nice. I see, Helen. Greetings and salutations. We are looking for a place to crash for a while. Do you have good defenses aboard? We have journeyed for too long without proper rest. We no longer want to travel. We hear you have a surplus of matter. Is that true? Sounds interesting. Please let us in.
Let me see. They want to know if we have a surplus of matter and how good our defenses are.
Yeah, you seem a little shitty, I think. Alright, I'll tell them the best. Sorry you feel that way, but we should like to come aboard and see what you have to offer. Do you say you had good defenses? We're done here, scum. Okay, so they didn't want to tussle with us. The ship is going past without stopping.
You have good defenses? Never mind.
Oh geez, I think we might be overtaxing our power. No, wait, no, hold on. How? We're using 400 units of our 2,250 power units provided by our reactor.
I was gonna say, are we already overtaxing the black matter reactor?
As it turns out, no, we are not. We are still okay. But we really need another technician, because...
Yeah. You really need to know the proper Dwarf Fortress way to get power. Water wheels.
Of course. Of course. Machines that are based in poor condition. We probably really should get another technician on it. Fine. I'll assign White Oak to stop being a miner and become a technician. It means slightly less matter, but we're actually pretty good on matter right now. Also, we completely mined out that asteroid, so we need to assign a new mining.
There's another asteroid to the left.
Yeah. Oh, there's one right here as well. It's actually even closer, so I'm not sure why I didn't do that one.
That's the one I was referring to. The one
oh, yeah, yeah. Never mind, I'm done. Has Tim Schafer been caught yet? No, he's still rampaging around. Where is security? Oh, Tim Schafer, security! Time 92, what are you doing?
Tim Schafer, I need you to arrest yourself.
Tim Schafer, we have a man running around screaming and throwing a tantrum. Now, we don't want to piss him off anymore. Yeah, we don't want to piss him off anymore. So we want you to carefully and quietly throw him in jail. Tell him it's just a timeout. And the guy's name is Tim Schafer. Well, that's going well. Tim, smash!
Sean's wanting us to let some of those creepers aboard so we can capture their spaceship and get another generator.
I see. Interesting idea. Well, next people that come along, if they seem sketchy, we'll let them on board anyway. But first, this hydroponics lab. A ship is passing by. Please help. Alright, so we've got this message before, and we're going to let them in. As I said before, normally I wouldn't be as quick to just let like tons and tons and tons of people in, but we need more people, and the chances of them being really dangerous raiders or, you know, parasite-infested aliens hosts is pretty slim.
Instead, we get the attack ship with 2 people.
Yeah, we've been lucky so far.
Who disapprove of our architecture.
Alright, I want, oh, select a bridge to assign. On that one. There we go. I did not actually assign him to the brig. Okay, there you go. So this brig can hold 2 people, and currently Tim Schafer's assigned to it. I forgot to assign Tim Schafer to the brig. I just told him that I want him to be in a brig. Also, give me a lightsaber, says Sean. You have a bar, sir.
Tim, hold on. Maybe lightsaber is a type of drink, some sort of mixed drink.
Oh man,
maybe. You'd make some sort of like blueberry drink and then put a light below it. Because I've got a bottle by Pixel Kitties, Nuka-Cola Classy Quantum, which has like this blueberry soda in it.
God damn it,
it comes with this little base where if you set it on, it lights up, so it actually glows like Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Well, son of a bitch,
the door.
He broke through the door. Tim Schafer cannot be contained.
Okay, step 1, we need a new door. Step 2, we need to chain him to the bed.
Tim Schafer is under attack.
Break the chain.
Oh god, okay, apparently putting him in jail has only made him angrier. So he's now fighting with White Oak 2.
He's the Hulk.
Luckily, White Oak 2 is not putting up with Tim Schafer's bullshit. Alright.
Wait, we'll scroll down just a little bit. Was someone else running like right next to Tim Schafer in a crazy tantrum thing?
It's possible. Hold on. Well, first of all, we actually have we can finally set up a hydroponics plant. So it's time to get a botanist. Who's our best botanist? God damn it. The best botanist is the one who we have doing something else, so that's too important to not have him doing it.
The Bart.
Yeah, we have the bartender.
The doctor.
Or, yeah, the single miner.
Right, our other technician, who is with our technicians already being overworked.
Okay, fuck it. We're going to just reassign the miner. We won't have a miner for a while, but they'll have to do. White Oak 2 is actually.
I don't care who you are. You're our new miner.
All right, Tim Schafer is now hurt, and Tim Schafer is now incapacitated.
Good. Now,
so White Oak 2.
Put him in jail.
Well, actually, that's great. White Oak 2.
Is now repairing the door so that he can.
That's why he was. That's why he was fighting Tim Schafer. He was pissed off about the bridge, about the door he was trying to repair, being interrupted by Tim Schafer breaking out. Well done, White Oak. You're kind of a badass.
Well, have you ever seen what a sysadmin will do? And think about it. You get some terrorists, they cut the phone line, hold everyone hostage, then suddenly they find out, like, all their guards have been incapacitated, guy ran through into the room with the hostages, reconnected the phone line, muttering something about uptime, and left.
Oh, jeez. Hello, we have a work order to check your airlock door. The company that made your fabrication code has recalled it. The facility version you had been found to spontaneously vent citizens into space. I'm guessing you don't want that. Well, just talk for a bit and fix it up. And be out of your hair in 2 shakes. Open up. Holy moly, we definitely don't want busted airlock doors. Stay as long as you need to make sure they're fixed. We built these airlock doors from scratch and we had a pretty solid success rate. Re-vented citizens. We'll take our chances. I think we talked to Janet or something on your base. Ask her, she'll tell you. We don't have a Janet on our base. Get out of here before we set our base with rifles to kill. It would be funny if we ran into a TARDIS. I think there actually are like there's something similar to tribbles actually. Oh man, White Oak, your technician skills is going up. You're doing well, man.
My happiness with being a technician seems to have dropped.
No, you've always
green,
you've always not exactly loved being a technician, which is part of why you're not happy.
Ah, so I need to be a scientist.
Yeah, you really want to be a scientist, or you'd be happy being a builder. You know, you like being a builder. It was a job you were happy with.
Scientist.
I know you want to be a scientist. Well, here's the thing that we do need. We're going to now set up a medical room because we keep on having people getting kind of hurt. So we're going to set up a space room here, and we're going to get a door into it. Door. And as well as we're here.
I think White Oak's going to know what we're naming the hydroponics bay.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
The new room. Who's our botanist?
I believe our botanist is. Let me check that in just a second. Our botanist is botanist is Winner. Winner. What do you want to name it? Winner gets first pick. If he doesn't respond in 2 minutes, which is more than enough time for the stream delay to catch up, then someone else gets to pick. Alright, there you go. Let me think for a second. Okay, so Winner is still around. I didn't see you in the chat for a bit, so I didn't want to have everyone wait.
I think Winner... Okay, it looks like Winner wants to name it. Let me think for a sec.
Okay, then. If that's what you want to call it, dude, I mean, I guess.
You really want that name? You wouldn't rather have something like Finns McCool or Tony Shark?
No, not that. Okay, no, not that.
Okay, name the room, no, not that. Bit of an odd name for a hydroponics bay.
I mean, like, okay, sure. That's what you want, man. No one's gonna tell you nothing.
Sean, someone's doing jumping jacks in your bar.
Ah, here we go. Hey there, how you doing? We're just shuttling past your base and figured we'd stop by and give you dudes a shout. Looks like you got a pretty sweet base there. Nice going. We'd be happy to pitch in and help you guys get some chores done if you crash for a while. What do you say? If not, it's no biggie. Yeah, you seem like a fairly friendly crew. Let's just, what we're looking for on this base. Welcome aboard. Far out! Yeah! We'll just gather our stuff and hover over there in a sec. Alright. And new citizens. Jill. And, oh, wow, Jill, huge name, and I think it's only fair that we name one of these guys after Hare, since he is normally here. And in honor of, on that regard, we'll name this giant space chicken Soundspeed. And the next couple ones will be Cabral and Lightning Rabbit. Yeah. Hare.
Sean's really hoping this isn't a frat party.
Not yet, it ain't.
Although there would be good business for his bar.
Let's see here. So.
Oh, we got bartender competition.
Yeah, he really wants to be a bartender.
Although he could be another technician, he's not very good with it, but he really likes it, and it seems to be something that improves quickly.
True.
Although Soundspeed would also be a better technician, but he won't like it as much.
I'd rather have a technician who doesn't really like it, but is good at it. Though I could probably use a miner. I don't actually have a miner right now, which is bad. So, you know what? I'll make him a second botanist. We'll have 2 botanists. We can survive with 2 botanists. Actually, I'll also check what my security people could also.
I think you changed the wrong one. You just changed our doctor to a botanist.
Derp.
He's not particularly good as a botanist. So.
Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb.
The only thing he's good is a second bartender, though he'd enjoy being a second technician.
Well, I guess I can make him a second technician. Oh, actually, I can make him security and see what my security can also do. Okay, well, this guy wants to be... Time Knight 2 kind of wants to be a botanist, and honestly, I'd rather have him as a second botanist who really enjoys being a botanist than a second security officer. Especially since old Tim Schafer is kind of a nut job.
Wait, okay, so are you saying Tim Schafer is now the only security officer again?
No, we have the new guy. I believe Soundspeed. Who is it? Soundspeed is our new miner, and Hare is our new security officer. He uses his sonic attacks to incapacitate enemies.
Notepad, you are not dead. And Winter wants to call it Waffle Farm.
Waffle Farm, eh? Alright, so we're going to. So this is going to be our infirmary as soon as we have enough resources. Tim Schafer has been killed in combat. Blunt force trauma.
He broke out again?
Yep. Let's see here. What was the last thing he was doing? So they're putting me in the cooler sometimes to think about. Might be nice. Okay, so he was basically just completely lost his marbles. By the end, he was enemies with Winter and Hare, so obviously one of them probably killed him.
Right. With Winter and Hare, who just arrived.
He showed up and shot him dead.
There's new arrivals. They're aliens. I need to break out and kill one of them.
Patsy, you were asking if you're still alive. Let me find where you are real quick.
Yes.
There you go, Patsy. You are currently in the bar. And just so we can get a look at you, because you were asking, you are somewhat of an egotist. You're kind of happy. You're very happy with your job. Your psychological profile calls you peaceful, pessimistic, sentimental, and cooperative. You're kind of feeling okay on fun. You aren't exactly in love with the stuff. Your morale is a little low. Your hunger's a little low. That you're taking care of that right now. You're just absolutely, unbelievably happy with your duty. You're pretty happy with your socialization, and your energy is all right. What are you guys going on a rampage now? God damn it!
Is Winter now on a rampage?
All right, and we're gonna bring in these people as well. Yeah, now. I think it was probably because of, I think he was actually friends with one of the people who died.
Tim Schafer?
Let's see here. Yeah, his only remaining no, he hated Tim Schafer.
Yeah, I know.
But his only friend was Padsave. And apparently, that's not good. You need more than just Padsave in your life.
Yeah, so this will be our kind of both a pessimist and pretty egotistical.
Not exactly the best kind of friend. So Cabral here is going to be our newest. Let's see here on the roster. He's a really happy builder. He doesn't like doing anything else except for building. So we're gonna make him a builder, and we'll switch over. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna be Cabral's gonna be our builder. Who did I just? All right, I made Duhad a. Duhad's gonna be a miner actually. So. We need a second miner, and honestly, yeah, I should be doing that. As much as I'd love to be a doctor. More naked rampages. So as soon as we have enough resources, we're going to build a... Actually, I think we have enough resources now.
We got a response from Winter. Oh god damn it! I've lost my marbles. Help me pick them up.
Is that the name you want to give to your hydroponics lab?
No, his hydroponics lab is Waffle Farm.
Fuck, I forgot. Sorry.
If you're trying to make a Waffle House joke, it should obviously be Falafel House.
There you go, Waffle Farm. Can I actually fit any more
farms?
Yeah, farms in there. Let's see. Hydroponics. I cannot. So it's a very, very small... I mean, it's a pretty small hydroponics area, but on the other hand, you actually don't really need that much for a good hydroponics setup.
And White Oak says we need to take Winter to Tim's hallway.
We might need to, actually. Let's see here. He's still rampaging, so I'm going to assign him to the brig. Give him a little time to cool off.
We should rename the laundry brig.
The laundry brig.
Take him to the brig. We don't have a brig. Then take him to the laundry room, which will hereby be known as the brig.
There we go, the laundry room. Alright, he's now locked in the laundry room, so as long as he decides not to break out, he will eventually cool his head in there.
I think he's about to break it. He's breaking out.
He's breaking out.
We need to find a way to get a stronger door there.
Probably yes. The problem is doors are technology, and we need to get derelicts in order to get some more tech. Hello, we'd like to come on board your base, please, now. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Other problem is that it doesn't have the door of a brig, it has the door of a laundry room.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, in order to build better doors, we need the technology to do that. And
it doesn't have a lock so much as we just ask the crazy person politely.
Yeah, so this new guy is going to be our security guy because he's really good at it and also really happy doing it. So this psycho motherfucker. I trust
that. We have a guy. I don't know. He seems like the kind of person who it's like hobbies include police brutality and infringing on First Amendment rights.
Exactly. He's British. He's Lightning Rabbit. And then we're going to make let's see here. Wow. This other guy hates everything. The only thing that makes him happy are bartending, which we don't need, or doctoring, which we don't really need either. But whatever, I'd rather have a second doctor than anything else. So this young lady, who is our new doctor, will be Nani.
Nani?
Nani, Nihilus, from To the End.
I'll let you admit, haven't actually watched any of To the End yet.
That's fair.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. It's a podcast for people who are...
I was kind of making a pun of both her name Nani. Japanese Nani is what? It's a pun that requires knowledge of 2 languages.
Oh man, plants are my friends. Too bad they won't read this. Time Knight, you are a crazy lady. Let me look at your psychological profile because you seem like a kind of crazy person. Okay, your environmental satisfaction, your self-esteem is average. You're one of the only non-egotists on the station, apparently.
Oh, Sean has a suggestion for the brig.
Okay, so Time Knight is...
Build more doors. Make them break through 5 doors to get out of the brig.
I think they do it too, unfortunately. You're shy, xenophobic, and anxious, Time Knight. God damn it, Time Knight. You're one of the only non-egotists on the station, and you're a goddamn, xenophobe.
Xenophobe?
Yeah.
That worked out so well for Tim Schafer.
Sound speed minor skills increased. That's good. So we're going to set up a infirmary, finally. There we go. So our doctors finally have a place to actually, like, take people who are injured. That'll be nice. And it's time to build another building. And this is the Gillette building that until we get more science going on, this is, well actually, you know what, we'll probably set up a science facility pretty soon. But this is going to be our workout room. People really like to work out, as you've probably noticed from all the people doing jumping jacks. So it's time to actually build a dedicated room for those psychos. Their aggression levels are a little too high.
So this was because you were going to make this a science room, but decided to make it a workout station instead.
Nerds. Yes.
So I think this needs to be like the science gym or the workout laboratory.
I think I agree with you. Alright, and we had a request for the name of the medical station, which was Twilight Sparkle... Alright, Shipfic folder.
Too long? How about just call it Shipfic folder then? Or TS Shipfic folder?
It's Twilight Sparkle's SFF. We know what it means.
Yeah.
Alright, another ship is passing by. Help! Alright, well, we have a room for exactly 2 more people on our station right now, but I'm hoping that this will not be a ship full of 3 immigrants, or else we're in a bit of trouble.
Build more oxygen in the...
Oh, God damn it, there was... The power went out.
Oh. Power went out?
Wayuk is under attack. God damn it.
They're attacking us.
Yeah. He busts open everything. Wayuk has been incapacitated. We are still out of oxygen, though. So it's time to build a couple more air recyclers.
Well, the oxygen problem seems to be that one of our air recyclers is down.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm going to build 2 more anyway, just because it'll help prevent more problems later on. Because some of these other ones look like they could end up breaking, and I'd rather have extra stuff. But yeah, I think we're going to need more technicians. Let's see here. From our new arrivals... or new arrival, we have one person who is a super happy, super loves mining.
Wait, his name... Rasai kindly.
Apparently.
With asterisks around kindly.
The aliens are weird. Name the human male Zap Brannigan. Well, unfortunately, this guy's a human male. So we're going to name this guy is going to be our new miner. And he's going to be...
Anyone else want a name?
Yeah, what's a name? What's a good name, guys?
Well, tell us about his personality first.
Okay, his personality, that'll help. Cowardly, bad-tempered, grommed, snobbish, anxious, and a joker. Oh my god, it's Rimmer.
Yes. Name him Rimmer.
Oh my god, just like, yeah, that is who it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so luckily our technicians have successfully fixed up the things. Now that we have 3 miners, which we don't actually need that many miners, we're going to switch over Duhad from being a miner to being a technician. Because we have a lot of stuff that gets broken down really quickly. So I'd rather have me as a extra hand helping out in the repairs than an extra person flying around in space, carving out
pretty rocks.
Yeah.
Our next miner should be Rarity, so she can search for gems.
That I approve of. And then I'll probably... So the next thing I'm going to do is build a research lab so we can start building better doors, and after that, probably better guns in case we get attacked again.
I like that. Priority 1, get better doors.
Oh, God.
Research mahogany.
Oh, and here we go. See, we can see our, food plants are starting to grow. Our metacorn stalks.
Yeah, I was going to say, are those giant corn?
Yep.
Or is that corn full of corn?
And over here, we have a growth fruit brush. We're probably going to want even more, space for farming, just because we really... Icy Wiener. Oh my god, we are definitely going to have Icy Wiener as a character at some point. Oh shit. Space debris incoming. Everybody...
I don't like where that's going to hit.
Oh god, no! Right in the middle of the oxygen. That's super not good.
Quick, everyone jump on the oxygen recyclers! Absorb the blow with your bodies!
Security, get over there to be ready for, to start repairing things when it happens. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. Droopy Cook. I love the names you guys have come up with. Thor Buttocks, Watermelon, Zoidberg, Colin the Marine, Drew Peacock, Icy Wiener. Ooh, right in the oxygen recyclers. That's not good. Oh god,
but can we at least gather up the debris and
oh shit, they also hit the reactor.
Oh, the reactor.
Power's going out across the station. Cheers is on fire. Luckily, our response time has actually been pretty good.
Was that how the series ended?
I guess. Okay, actually, we took care of that really quickly, though. That was a really good effort. I think it's because we have 3 technicians. We have 2 technicians and 2 security guards right in the area. So we managed to take care of that pretty quick. But unfortunately, our one oxygen recycler is at 1%. The other one's at 22, 26, 22. Wow, thank God we got.
Should we? Yeah. Once we get the others good, should we probably demolish the one at 1% and rebuild it?
No. The repairs are actually cheaper than rebuilding it. And rebuilding isn't instantaneous, so we'd probably have to wait about as long for the builders to get around to working on it. Okay, but luckily our nice workout room is finally done. So we're gonna make a fitness room.
Yeah, we're out of oxygen, but you can exercise and use more oxygen.
Exactly. No problems with that.
We've also decided to set up a bonfire room.
God damn it. Fortunately, there's a little bit of a glitch with the workout equipment where in this latest patch it seems to have a little trouble with just disappearing randomly. Like when
glitchy.
The orders for it, at least. Yep, it's just disappearing. I don't know why it does that. Whatever. You know what? Instead of trying to worry about that, people have a bar. People are fine.
And people suggested building off the enemy ship since it has that long hallway that you could easily fork stuff off of.
That's actually not a bad idea. Alright, I'm gonna turn this place into extra hydroponics.
Also, of course, build more doors in front of the brig.
I cannot argue with that logic. So yeah, I'm gonna set up a second hydroponics area just because, you know.
Can you actually set up like a security office that's sort of the main place security stay and put it right in front of the brig?
Sadly, I cannot. I can't put a turret in the brig, so if they try and escape, they just get, you know, chunky salsa'd.
Can you set a turret to like stun?
No. The turrets are actually designed for anti-ship combat. But you can set them up inside.
Anti-boarding or anti-ship?
Anti-ship. They can blow up ships before they dock. But you can set them up inside.
Question then. If it fires inside, is it gonna blow out the wall?
I think it can. Maybe
also,
another bedroom.
Isn't your stuff on the wall in the brig?
Yes. Yes, it is. For some reason, I decided to put my stuff in there.
No, because you put your stuff in that bedroom, and then we turned the bedroom into the brig.
Oh my goodness, we've actually been going for like way longer than I intended to, so,
It's hilarious.
Oh, it's great. Oh, I'm having a ton of fun, but I think we're going to stop for now, since we've been going for about an hour and a half.